Hello, children. Welcome once again to the podcast sessions with your teacher, Rupam Jha. Just look around and see multiple things lying at home. It could be your books, clothes, biscuits, Maggie packets, or anything else. How did you get them? Of course, your parents might have got them. But my question here is, from where did they get these stuff? Yes, you guessed it right. Market. So today we are going to learn about Market Around Us, Chapter 8, Civics. So let's define the market. A market is a place or any other kind of arrangement where buyers and sellers exchange things such as goods, services, and ideas. Now, there are many kinds of markets that we visit for everyday needs. It could be shops, hawker stalls, neighborhood, weekly markets, large shopping complexes, or even a mall. Let's try to understand these different categories one by one. So the first category that we take up is weekly market. What is a weekly market? A weekly market, so called, because it is held on a specific day of the week. That means it is held once a week. Now these markets do not have permanent shops. They just set up their shop for one day, and the same day they close them up in the evening. Then second feature, they may set up their shop at different places the next day. Dear students, whenever I am telling you about any concept, please make a note of it. I will be telling you the features of such concept in points, so that when you summarize the chapter or when you revise the chapter, it is easier for you to understand and learn. So coming back to the features of market, as I told you, first feature, they do not have permanent shops. Second feature, they set up the shop at different places. Third feature, all the things available in these markets, they are available at a cheaper rate comparatively. Number 4, these shop owners, they store the things that they sell at home. So they don't need any storehouse or they don't need any warehouse to store the goods. Number 5, they don't employ other people, but usually they are helped by their family members. So I'm repeating the features once again. First feature of weekly market, these are not permanent shops. That means they are temporary shops. Second feature, they set up the shop at different places. Third feature, the goods available in these markets are at a cheaper rate. Why? Because they don't have to pay the rent. They don't have to pay the electricity bill. They don't have to hire employees. That is why the stuff are also available at a cheaper rate. Number 4, these shop owners, they store the things at home. Number 5, they are usually helped by their family members. Now there are two advantages of weekly markets. One, the things that you buy are available at a cheaper rate. Second, everything is available. Usually the basic things, everything is available at the same place. So whatever you need, they are available at one place. Then let's move to the second kind of market. Now the second type of market that we have, we call it neighborhood market or local shops. Now there are many shops that sells good services, etc., and they are placed in a neighborhood. For example, we buy milk, we buy groceries from departmental stores, we buy stationery, we buy medicines, eatables from the shops that are available near our home. So such type of shops are called neighborhood shops. Now what are the advantages? Number 1, they are near our home. Number 2, we can go there on any day of the week. Number 3, the buyer and seller know each other. So most of the time, they also give stuff or things on credit. Now the features of these neighborhood markets. Number 1, we get everything at one place, same as weekly market. Number 2, these shops are permanent, unlike weekly market. So if you have to draw a comparison, weekly markets are temporary markets, neighborhood markets are permanent market, then weekly markets and neighborhood markets, both the things are available at a cheaper rate. Now let's move to the third category, which is shopping malls and complexes. Now usually we find these shopping malls and complexes in urban areas. Now they have special features. Now what are those features? Number 1, they have multi-storied air-conditioned buildings with shops on different floors, usually known as malls. Second feature, they have stuff or goods which are both branded and non-branded. Number 3, the goods that you find there are usually expensive. Now you have learnt about three categories of markets rather, but there is another category in which you don't need to go to the market. All that you need is a phone call or internet connection. Yes, I am talking about online shopping. So for online shopping, again, buying and selling is done, but sitting at home, you can order the stuff, you can order the goods, and you get the goods delivered at your home. So children, what you have learned today is, in this podcast, that buying and selling takes place in different ways. And not necessarily that every time we have to go to the shops only. Okay, dear students. So after listening to the podcast, please read the chapter, try to underline and highlight important points, and of course, most important, do take care of yourself. Goodbye.